Now guys, before we begin this episode review, I want you guys to all buy from Beautiful Halo. Beautiful Halo is a leading China-based online store that offers fashion, casual clothing, shoes, special occasion dresses, accessories, and lighting. Oh, you see those clothing designs? Oh, that looks good. Oh, especially the My Hero Academia ones, I suggest you get those. Those clothes are plus ultra! Now, I'll be leaving a link in the description for you guys to buy clothes using my code. When you use my code, it'll be very much helpful to me and to the channel. So please guys, please go ahead and buy now. Now guys, season 4 episode 2 just came out and ooh, so good and tasty. Anyway, I'm gonna seriously review this one, unlike the first one, which was a filler episode. But if you really want to know what was my opinion on the first episode of season 4, it was good. For a filler episode, it was really good. I think it's the best one compared to the one that was promoting the Two Heroes movie and I think the swimming episode. Yeah, I don't know if the Azui episode was filler, but if it was, the season 4's filler is still the best in my opinion. Just, you know, the one I disliked the most is probably the one that was promoting the Two Heroes movie, because it came before the Midoriya and Gang Orca fight with Todoroki and Inasa. But yeah, so here we go. Season 4 episode 2. It's called Overhaul. I'm sorry, I got my tongue twisted there for a second, but yeah, it's called Overhaul for a reason. It's because he steals the freaking show with this one. Right out of the bat, I'm just gonna say that this is a spoilers episode. Spoilers for this episode, but not spoilers for future episodes, because I read the manga, so I know pretty much what's going down this entire arc. So yeah, Overhaul steals the show. His theme is badass. I think I'm playing it right now in the background music. And of course, he straight up kills Magna. And you know, it's pretty sad what happened to Magna. Her death is just blew up. But even when I was reading the manga, I knew she was going to die, because she suddenly had this, like, you know, flashback thing with, you know, her friend, and it's pretty it was really pretty unusual for that to happen, unless it's either a big fight or you're going to die. And in this case, Magna did explode into pieces, which is pretty sad. But with one touch, Overhaul just destroyed Magna. Now, Overhaul's quirk is pretty awesome. He can disassemble things and also bring them back together. But Magna's not coming back. I'm just telling you right now. But Mr. Compressed, though, his arm just got destroyed. So yeah, Overhaul was brought into the League of Villains by Twice because he thought that Overhaul would, you know, help them, join them, but it wasn't the case. Overhaul wants the League of Villains to join his group. I forgot what it was called in the anime, but in the manga it's called 8 Precepts of Death, I think. And, you know, in the anime they use the Japanese word for it, I guess. Anyway, yeah, so Magna's dead. Mr. Compress's arm is gone. His one arm is gone. And yeah, so Shigaraki tries to go and kill Overhaul, but apparently Overhaul brought his underlings with him. I think they're also Yakuza, yeah. So the 8 preserves of death are also Yakuza. So they're not necessarily a villain group, but now they are considered one ever since most of the Yakuza groups were wiped out due to the rise of heroes, and of course All Might. All Might pretty much left them in the dust, and now they're just kind of hiding there. But since All Might's gone and All for One 2 is gone, there's nobody ruling the light and the dark, as said by Chisaki. Chisaki's Overhaul, by the way. And yeah. So Overhaul wants to be the ruler of the dark. Shigaraki wants to be the ruler of the dark. Basically, both of them wants to be like the leader of all villains. I guess the top one. Just like there's a #1 hero, symbol of peace. But I guess they're the symbol of fear. But you know, both of them want the same thing, and there's no room for 2 for the #1 spot. So yeah. So it ends at a stalemate. Overhaul gets to kill Magna, and Shigaraki gets to kill one of Overhaul's henchmen. So Overhaul just leaves his calling card, I guess. But yeah, the tension is definitely not over there. Twice and Toga are clearly mad. Shigaraki, I'm not gonna spoil it, but you know, he's got some plans. You know, Shigaraki is too stubborn to let someone else step on him. And then we go back to the UA. So, of course, from season 3, the end of season 3, and a bit of the first episode of season 4, there's like these internships, which is like their field training sort of internships too, but they'll be more involved in this one. Unlike the field training where everyone really didn't have that much to do. I mean, probably Midoriya, Ida, and Shoto were probably the luckiest because they got some action with their field training. But everyone else, like Bakugo, they just, you know, they probably did nothing. Oh yeah, I guess Azui and Jiro did something too in their field training. But yeah, this internship's gonna be really cool, guys. From someone who's read the manga, you're gonna enjoy this entire arc. But yeah, so Midoriya wants to intern for All Might's ex sidekick, and yeah, All Might doesn't really want that. Well, first he's against the internships. I think he wants the students to not take it yet and prioritize their studies, and and he wants Deku to fix his shoot style first. And then this third reason was, of course, him and Nighteye are not in good terms. Well, I'm not gonna spoil it to you why, because they explain it later on, but I think you can probably already tell why now that All Might's retired. But yeah, so All Might can't introduce Deku to Nighteye, even though Deku wants to be an intern there. Though it's not to say that he doesn't want Deku to intern there. So he gets Mirio, who's an intern there, to, you know, introduce Izuku to Nighteye, Sir Nighteye, I guess, or Nighteye. Anyway, yeah. So Mirio asks why Deku wants to be a hero, and he, you know, gets these flashbacks, the usual Deku stuff, and then he wants to be the greatest hero of all, so he can save people and win fights against villains. And yeah, Mirio accepts, and they go to Sir Nighteye's office. And this is where we meet Sir Nighteye. though we don't get to see much. Deku goes up, and Mirio says that in order to please or get in, become an intern with Sir Nighteye, for it to be a sure bet, you have to make Sir Nighteye laugh. And what Deku does is he does his All Might impression, which Deku is pretty good at. I mean, we've seen that before when he did the "Eat This" impression, and now he's doing the "I am Izuku Midoriya" with his All Might voice impression and the face. And you get to see Deku. He's been practicing that since he was a little kid, and he's mastered that. But you know, Sir Nighteye wasn't pleased. He thought that Izuku was mocking All Might, and then you know, things look bad, and then the episode ends. So yeah, it was a really good episode. Chisaki overall really stole the show, and you don't know what's gonna happen next with Deku and Sir Nighteye. So yeah, another important thing here is that if All Might didn't meet Deku, then Mirio would have been All Might's apprentice. And you can see that just from Mirio's personality that he's like a mini All Might, from the hair color to how just happy Mirio is. But yeah, luckily we got Deku as the successor of One for All, and Mirio's pretty cool too. You'll see it more and more as the episodes go on. He has the heart of a real hero, but with what's going on, I just can't wait personally. And of course, Sir Nighteye is quite of a enigmatic person, I guess would be the word. He looks strict, but you know, he holds humor in high regard. In the episode, he takes one of his interns, Bubble Girl. I don't know if she's an intern or a sidekick, but yeah, I think her name's Bubble Girl, the blue skin girl, and she takes her to a tickle machine because she was being too serious, I guess, with reporting some stuff, I guess. And yeah, episode ends, and I'm ready for the next episode. I didn't see the preview. Because I watched the episode last night and I fell asleep. So yeah, after the credits went down, I just went to sleep. But most definitely, you're gonna see what happens with Deku and Nighteye, and I can't wait for that. So yeah. What did you think about the episode? If you're a non-manga reader, what are your theories on what's gonna happen next? Leave a like, subscribe, and remember to Detroit, Delaware, smash the notification bell. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. Plus, wait for it, Ultra!